Alright, how to tell if your evap canister is bad. If your computer is picking up a P1443 code that says has a no flow during purge, that could be one of two things. It could be a purge solenoid, or it could be a purge valve. Now, I replaced both of these, and it still said the same thing. 1443 code, no flow during purge. Simple ways how to check to see if your canister is bad. Take your gas cap off while the car's running. If the car dies while it's running, you have a bad canister. Because what a canister does is it filters the fumes from the gas, separates the oxygen from the gas, filters it through charcoal, pumps the fumes back into the engine, burns it, puts out the exhaust. Now, I have talked to people with the dealership, actually the Chevrolet dealership, and they said that the evap system is totally separate from the car running. Well, actually, it's not. And I know that sounds pretty rough, but also, if you can fill your gas tank up all the way where it won't hold no more fuel, if you go to start it up and it floods out and dies, that's another sign that a bad evap canister that is bad. But really, if you want to, if your car is an older model like mine, this is a '99 Chevy Malibu. You don't have computers going to this, rather you have hoses, vacuum lines, and everything else. There's no wires going to the box. You could start it up, let it run for a minute, and it would cut off if you took the cap off. If you don't take the cap off, car's fine. But now, since I have replaced the canister, the car will not die now, so that's a plus. And also, since I go to fill it up now, don't overfill your gas tank. When the little valve inside the tank cuts off, don't put no more to it. That's it. Call it quits. This is just a helpful video to show I was having a hard time. I replaced everything from a catalytic converter to a TPS sensor, and it was still doing the same thing. You could go coast down the road about 35-40 miles an hour. The RPM hand would go. It wouldn't stay at a constant thing, at a constant idle. But since I replaced that canister, it does fine. So just hope this was help to somebody else.